performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the LSU Tigers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Bringing it out, it's Parker. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grabbed by the receiver. He hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. And the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an outbound catch made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Down. He's throwing for it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
They'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
Now rolling out to his left. Escapes the pocket. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, They're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The Razorbacks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember last time we went on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the
swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. And completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the out route. Finally make the stop right near midfield and 1st down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Now it's 2nd down here. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but the offense now sit out with a 1st down at the 21. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. LSU now operating in the red zone. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
1st and goal, handoff. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown-saving play.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for some space. It's Cruz. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D. What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Keeping it on the ground here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now for the 23.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Play fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
And he throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The Razorbacks line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab, and they'll get him down that time.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The sure hands. It's Cruz. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He's got room to run. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's second down. Wants to throw it. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Tackled after a short return to the 19 and a huge takeaway in the red zone. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Alex, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but
fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. You talk about paying a price in the pocket for your team to deliver a touchdown throw.
Great job by this quarterback. I'm going to tell you something. When this offense watches the film and they see the quarterback, the hit that he took, this is how you get rewarded, not only with a touchdown, but also the way your team starts to admire you and respect you as a player.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. We're going to throw the football. He fires it down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And it's good, right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down with a solid gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 41. First down here for this offense. It's a quick grab. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain away. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Send the back in motion. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tries the right with a quick throw.
Now, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? Third down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
Gets rid of it on the move. The sure hands. It's Cruz. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. Let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
You're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Automatic under BAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it rip. Gets into space at the 50. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU, to put them on top now. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Grab near the sticks. It's Green. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. On the run here, lets it go. Caught by the receiver. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Pressure is coming. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure and took a hit, but got rid of the football. A perfect 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. So, second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Here's the second down play. Defensive backs up on the line, showing press. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Got the first down and still motoring. It's a solid game. Moves the ball out to the 28. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll throw it now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll be brought down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. Contact as he threw it. Along the sideline, but it's incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Throws it to the right. It's the tight end who grabs it. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Cruz. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Fights off a defender. And the Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on
looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. In this drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. Looking to pass. It's Walker. Quick throw to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking for his big tight end. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Caught near the sideline. It's out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Bringing pressure. Pass not complete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game. And the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
He's hit as he throws it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. The receiver grabs it. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball over to 36.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, LSU. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, this This is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The conference championship may come down to this drive. Can they reach the end zone? The pocket breaking down. Looking light. This one caught. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Grab behind the line. It's Cruz. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? He's running out of time here. Looking for a late, deep throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Contact as he let the ball go. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Pressure is coming. It's a deep shot to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And a timeout on the field. Talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's found some room at the 45. And here he goes. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.